We ready?
'36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jermaine James Lewis White. This is ticket number U663-12623. This is the date and time set for a review in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge. Christopher Quinn, P69483, appearing on behalf of Mr. White, who is appearing.
Mr. White, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jermaine White.
All right. This is the date and time set for a review. Mr. White was to have paid $300 fine, took a HIV STI test, completed 20 hours of community service, and attend the misdemeanor morality class. Sir, I see that you paid the $300 fine. What about the remaining things? Did you take the HIV STI test?
Yep.
Can I see that, please? Because
I gave it. I emailed it to my probation officer. Somewhere I'm gonna have to find it. I know you better.
Is that who?
Nope. He here for Wimbush. He said he don't have no probation officer when I asked him.
Who, me? You said what?
What about the community service?
Yeah, I know you said you were gonna be really lenient with that, and it was hard for me to find enough time to finish it all, so I finished most of it, 11 hours. You said last time you only expected me to do like some of it. And usually they're not open on weekends. And yesterday was the day.
Good morning. I'm on the record. Okay. Good morning to you. It's okay, because I'm trying to figure out prostitute for $60. What about the misdemeanor morality class?
Yeah, I did that.
Where's the certificate for that?
That was only emailed to me.
Can you email it to me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Email me the class, please. I'm gonna put my email in the chat.
Give me 1 second. I have to find it. Okay, what's the email?
I sent a direct chat message to you with my email address in it. Do you have it?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, we have one filming one.
All right, just sent it.
All right, I received the certificate in this particular matter. I see you paid the $300. I can't really verify community service or the HIV STI test, but in lieu of all of that,
I
I'm
can
going
find
to
the
dismiss.
the HIV test. I just need a second to like find it.
Okay, you took it though?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. I'm gonna accept your word, especially because you said you can find it if I need it, okay? So at this time, the court is going to discharge you from any further responsibilities with me. I'll close out this matter. I believe.
Appreciate you.
No problem. I think it was. If it's not under disorderly conduct, I'm gonna make sure it's closed under disorderly conduct in this particular matter, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay? Thank you for being in compliance the first time, sir. I appreciate it, okay?
Yep, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Yep, you do.
Have a good day, Jay.
Thank you.
Probation.
Uh-huh. All right, Mr. Jalen Wilson, I'll put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Curtis Wright, did you talk to an attorney?
I think so. I don't. I just want to say he had me in the waiting room, so that's where I've been this whole time. But no, I haven't
In
talked to
a
it.
breakout room potentially. I don't know if you were in a waiting room. Let me
Not
see
yet.
if you
That's what it
left
was.
a room. You did. You were in room number 11. So how this works is that I have two attorneys. The attorneys have to talk to everyone that I have in here today. And he just skipped over your room because you were no longer in there. So he went to the next room because when he went to go visit you, you weren't there. So I can either put you at the end of the list. My end of my list is 22 people. Or I can try and get Attorney Boffman to skip back to your room that you just left from so that he can be able to service you today. I have a lot of people. That's just how it
Yeah.
ends up working out because a lot of Wi's and Z's in the city of Detroit. So
Absolutely.
if you want to go back to that room, I can try and get his attention and send you back there, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're gonna have to return to that room though.
All right.
Okay. Larry Williams, well, he gets to connect to audio. Officer Cargill.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you said you have Mr. Winston, Winbush, I'm sorry,
Winbush, yep.
Christopher, no,
Hillman Alexander Winbush.
um, signed in yet. Is he's supposed to be here though? Cause you're making that face like he ain't
Supposed
here.
to be here. However, I have never met him. So
Well, you can wait a little while longer if you want to, and if he doesn't show up, then you can just go.
thank you.
You're very welcome. Maybe wait until you want to do 9:45 or 10. It's up to you.
9:45 sounds good.
All right, fantastic. If we need you, we can always call you and get you back. Okay, so you can go ahead and log off because he hasn't checked in yet. So if we need you, we'll call you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a great day.
No problem. You too. Have a good day. All right.
May I ask if Randy Weaver checked in?
Randy Weaver.
Yes.
Good morning to you. I was trying to get your attention, but I figured you were in another courtroom, so I stopped.
Good morning. You know, I would never ignore you on purpose.
Oh. I don't see him checked in.
Okay, I'll wait around and see if he checks
Okay.
in.
If they don't come by 45. You can go ahead and log off. I have your information. I can reach out to the court and try and get you back on.
And he would get a
Okay.
show cause, Your Honor?
Yep, show calls first, and then after the show calls.
Okay, thank you.
KBS. You're welcome. All right, Mr. Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's who whatchamacallit is talking to. His last name is like Sanchez or something. Sanchez
Good morning.
something. Morales. Good morning. How are you doing? But Attorney Bossman was talking to him. He needs a Spanish interpreter.
doing
So
good, Judge.
sorry, not you, Mr. Williams. Not you, Mr. Williams. Hold on a second.
Attorney Mason? No, got a camera off. On.
Larry Williams, I'm going to put you into a breakout room so that you can talk to the attorney for today about your case and about your rights. Please don't log off. Wait patiently in that room until they come in there and talk to you about it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll put you in room number 23. Good morning, Officer Allen. I have you checked in on the Taylor Warren case, I believe it is.
Yes, ma'am. I was gonna need to talk to the prosecutor about that as well.
Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into a breakout room to talk to her about that. She'll be in there to speak with you. You can let her know whatever you want to do, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
No problem. Room number 1. Attorney Mason, when you get a chance, we need to chat with you.
Okay, guys, hold on. I'm putting in some other stuff in the other case. Sorry.
I figured as much. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go check with some officers here, some people. Hold on here.
Attorney Mason, we have one attorney in first line to speak to when you get a chance.
Miss Edwards?
Yes, good morning, Attorney Cherokee.
Yes. Okay, I see the judge isn't here yet. I'm just letting you know I'm ready with about 5 or 6 defendants. So I'll keep
Okay,
going.
are they in the waiting room or no?
They're in the breakout rooms.
Okay, so could you bring them all out so I can place them in the waiting room?
Very good. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
To bring the judge a plate, but I'm like, she on the diet, she can't eat it. She can eat all that stuff. I told my kids, I said, that's what the hell y'all eat for dinner, so don't think I'm about to.
That part.
So yeah, here's just yeah, I'm saying you're going.
Somebody filed, and I'm laughing with Alex. Somebody filed. What is it?
Does anybody need to talk to the city prosecutor?
It's a brief and everything.
Attorney Mason, we have a person down here, a person that needs to speak to you.
Okay, well then I can't come down there and talk to an attorney in person. They can talk to me on the screen here.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a sound on. Oh,
Your mic is on. You hear everything you say.
Mr. Wilson, Frank Wilson, you spoke with the attorney?
yes.
Okay, I'm placing you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay?
Okay.
Curtis Williams,
Here,
have you spoken with the attorney?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay? Cornelius Williams,
Yes.
have you spoken with the attorney?
Yes.
Place you in the waiting
Unfortunately.
room till the judge is ready. Huh?
I said unfortunately.
Okay, you have questions or?
Uh, yeah, but he said I would have to ask the judge.
Okay. I'm gonna place you in the waiting room, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Contessa Washington, have you spoken with the attorney?
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room as well, okay?
yes,
Christopher Watson. Christopher Watson. Shelton Ward,
Yes, ma'am.
have you spoken with the attorney?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room, okay?
Okay.
Willa Mae Wilkerson,
yes,
have you spoken with that attorney?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready, okay?
Okay.
Christopher Watson,
Yes, ma'am.
have you spoken with that attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready.
All right.
She just what?
She's the one who's
So do you want us in the courtroom?
So she needs to speak to you first.
Okay. The prosecutor's,
Attorney Mason,
the prosecutor's in Zoom? Okay. Were we supposed to be in Zoom? Our notice said to be live when we called. They said be live. Could we have done this on Zoom?
Tammy Wade, have you spoken with the attorney? Okay, I'm gonna place you in the waiting room till the judge is ready. Attorney Mason,
Sure.
oh, that's why you're not answering.
Is this it?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You guys should bring a laptop.
I'm not able to get Jasmine Williams or bring her out of her breakout room for.
You want me to help you?
If you can,
I'll try. Okay.
So Attorney Bachman, we waiting on a Spanish interpreter for Juan Sanchez.
Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 second, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, Corporal McCree.
Good morning.
You're here for Taylor Warren.
Yes.
Motorola 5G. What's your name again, sir?
Frederick Wilson, sir.
Did you get disconnected?
Yes. It was my fault.
Never a problem. Never a problem. Have you, through consulting with your attorney?
No, I haven't consulted with anyone.
Okay, well, let's get that done right now. I'm going to send you to a breakout room and I'll be right there to talk to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wilson, please press join. It'll take you to breakout room number 3.
Corporal McCree, Taylor Warren hasn't checked in yet, but I'm gonna place you in breakout room number 1, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, actually, breakout room number 2.
Okay.
All righty. Jasmine Williams. Jasmine Williams. You spoke with her, Attorney Soroki?
Yes.
Okay, she logged off, I think.
I don't know what. Okay.
Delana, have you spoken with the attorney?
No, I have not.
What's your name, ma'am?
Delana Wise.
Delana Wise.
I don't know if it didn't access because it just told me to leave back out and do a privacy setting. So I don't know if they were trying to, but I didn't receive anything to talk to anybody.
Attorney Soroki, I'm gonna place her in a breakout room so you can speak with Ms. Wise, okay? She's scheduled for a trial today. Attorney Soroki?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, she's gonna go and break out rule number 24.
That's fine.
Who's your defendant's name?
Armando Zacharias Gomez. Usually you find it under Z. Bottom of the list.
It's Armando Zacharias. It's on the
I think there's still, unless she already canceled the bench warrant, I don't know if it's still.
All right, does he have a valid license today? Yes. All right, yeah, allow it is. Yep. We're gonna make sure this one doesn't set him back. What were you saying?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, it saves you the trip. I mean, honestly, we dismiss him if he gets valid. If you wanted to somehow kick this to 7:30 and get the license, we'll dismiss it. Otherwise, you.
Yeah, the second ticket I just pulled up,
Fuck you.
the 131, 238 has the 1966 birth date. Okay, so you're looking at
Yeah, he'll get a
license plate
$300
basis,
fine.
copies
Obviously,
you wrote.
not gonna hurt him going forward. Is that cool?
Yes. Okay.
One down on phone number 866-1252. What's your name?
Jasmine Williams.
Okay, Miss Williams. I have you in my waiting room. Were you disconnected or you just?
It's not letting, when I hit join on there, it's not taking me to the,
Yeah, all you need to do is stay in the waiting room on your other device, okay? We'll bring you in when the judge is ready. We have a number of people in the waiting room. We are almost ready for you, okay? It shouldn't be too much longer.
no, I'm asking because when I hit join, it says I'm waiting in room 4. So is that fine? I'm going back into the break room?
Yeah, you're not in the breakout room. It's a waiting room. It's a little bit different. The breakout room was where you could talk to your attorney. The waiting room is where.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I hit join, it's taking me back to the break room instead of the waiting room.
Yeah.
So that's why I called.
Yeah, don't join the breakout room. You're already in the room you need to be in. I see you right there in the waiting room. That's where we want to have you, okay?
So you can see me now on camera?
I cannot because you are dialed in on a telephone. So did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney this morning?
Okay, listen. I talked to an attorney. He told me to leave the break room. I left the break room.
I got
when I hit the join button, it's taking me right back to the break room instead of a waiting room that you said that I'm supposed to be in. I don't.
Yeah. You were in the waiting room. Don't press join on the other device. Please go back to the other device. You can hang up on this one. We will be with you shortly.
Okay. All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
You don't have to do anything. We'll bring you into the main session.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's someone who just entered the meeting on an iPhone 6. May I know your name?
Tania Walker.
Walker, are you just getting to the meeting this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Spell your first name.
Pania.
Okay, Ms. Walker, let me just check to make sure I have you on the docket and that we can help you at this point.
Okay.
What time are you supposed to be here?
It said 9:30, but I thought it said 8:30, but I thought it was at 10 o'clock. And I had just called and they told me I could still join.
Okay. Well, I still like to help you if I can, but I just need to make sure that you're on my list of the people who are here. Just give me a second while I figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Walker, I see that you are scheduled for an arraignment on a bench warrant. I'm going to put you in a breakout room so you and I can talk about specifically why you're here, okay? Without everybody else being a part of our conversation. Please press join for the breakout room.
Okay.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you.
Good. Busy morning, you know, covering a couple of dockets.
Oh,
It's okay. I'm gonna focus on y'all for a while. We got some stuff taken care of in the other one that needs immediate attention. So. Okay.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Robert Palmer.
Hold on. I didn't even call the matter yet. Let me call the case. All right. Let me call it. All right. It's the same. It's the same ticket though, even though one's in warrant status. Let's go from 1/1/23. It's got two different ticket dates.
You got the same ticket number?
Nope. Same ticket though. We'll call both of them. No, but we gotta take one out the system.
What's the date on it?
Huh?
Let me see. This is the same ticket. Trying to get that one year.
We'll figure it out. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Mondo, Denario, Zacarias, Gomez. This is case number, This is case number Z808844. This is one count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. I also have, but it looks like it's the same exact case. It's in warrant status. Z ticket 808962. One count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. We'll have to take care of that in some type of capacity. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Palmer appearing on behalf of Mr. Zacharias Gomez.
All right, and sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
My name is Armando Zacharias Gomez.
Thank you so much, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. In one of the cases, I do see, like I said, this outstanding warrant, but it appears to be the same case. I'm gonna have us look into it so we can make sure we get that straightened out. But how would you like to proceed today, sir?
We would like to get an adjournment to another pretrial date. I've had an opportunity to talk to the prosecutor, and somebody did this crime, and if it wasn't Mr. Gomez, we have pictures showing that he was in Grand Rapids at the time, and actually, if you look at the body cam photos, the person being arraigned for the offense after the arrest is not Mr. Gomez. So I'm attempting to have the prosecutor and I review all these photos to demonstrate that they got the wrong guy. And so I needed other time for pretrial. secondarily, with respect to that warrant, all the paperwork, he didn't even know about the accident for a while. It was sent to his old address. He moved, he didn't get any of it. When he finally got notice, he'd already been defaulted, a warrant out, and I've represented him in the past. He immediately came to me, so I know he's a conscientious working gentleman. And we immediately filed with the court saying, hey, we're going to defend this. We're sorry, please cancel the bench warrant. We didn't know about it. We filed as soon as we found out about it. So I think that's what the other warrant is from.
Well, you're telling me he has some tickets in default, man. Let me see. I don't have the default tickets before me right now.
Okay. Thank you.
For purpose of the arraignment today, we do not look at requests on the pre-trial.
Okay.
And Ms. Mason concurs in this as well.
I'm gonna give you a date. It's gonna be August the 6th.
Great.
August 6th, so that hopefully gives you enough time to do what you need to do.
Did you say 5 or 6?
6.
August 6th?
Yes, August 6th, but I wanna see
At 8:30?
at 8:30 a.m.
Live?
Live unless you wanna be on Zoom. If you prefer to come in live, that's okay too.
8:30 in the morning, I'm not really alive.
I'm telling you. I understand. You can come at 9 if you wish. Usually my doc is together at that time. Does he not have a driver's license?
He doesn't right now, it's expired, plus it got, I think he got it suspended, he needs a reinstatement fee because of the phone. At least that's what it appears to me, I'm looking at his record.
I'm trying to see, because I don't have any of his default that matters. So I'm trying to see. Let me try the other case, maybe that. All the other tickets are closed with 0 balance, so I don't know what other tickets he may be referring to. Only ones I have are the 2 tickets I called on the record today.
Okay.
So
And the one's older, I represented him some years ago. There's older cases.
yeah, so that's all I have. So I'll set his bond at $0 personal right now. Looks like he doesn't have any civil infractions that came with this case, so.
We'll see you on August 6th.
August 6th, okay?
Yep.
All right.
You have a great week.
You too. Thank you. Bye. Continued at this point in time. You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
What's the other one outside?
Okay. Bring in some of these folks that I have.
Ready to figure out. Just for these civil infractions, he got hearing scheduled for 9/1/23.
Okay.
Because when they scheduled these cashier schedule.
Is it in our phone or please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter.
Mr. White.
Mr. White, you got a lot of noise in your background. Leighton White, I'll call him though, so I can get you out. Pat, please.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that, Your Honor.
It's okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Leighton Raquel White. This is ticket SP 1548547. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor,
You
I
can
haven't
stand
spoke
in.
to him. I don't know if Mr. Boffman.
It's okay. It's just a
spoke to him.
compliance dismissal. Can you
Okay.
stand in for him?
Yes, Your Honor. Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant.
We got a lot of beeping. Sir, state your name for the record, please.
Leighton White.
I'm gonna put you on mute after that. It's my understanding that he has now valid insurance, has shown it to Attorney Boffman as an officer of the court. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep your documents up to date, valid, and in your vehicle at all times. All right, that concludes this hearing. Mr. Wilburn, yeah, you can leave.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Christopher Wilburn. Christopher Wilburn. Who's the other person in the hallway?
Ike Wilson.
Huh?
Ike Wilson. I'm about to get his phone.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Dante Wilburn. This is ticket SP 1412118. He looking at me out the window lurking. This is one count. Drive a registered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your name loud and clear?
Christopher Wilburn.
So, Your Honor, we are asking that this matter be set for a next action date for compliance purpose. The defendant waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. I'm sorry. Your Honor, forgive me. Mr. Wilburn is in compliance. He has a registration that will expire on January 13th of 2025. His insurance is valid until November 3rd of 2024. I stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss here.
All right. Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you. All right. Good morning, Ms. Cox. How are you doing today?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Doing well, thank you.
Thank you. Just hold tight. I think you're just going to end up interpreting. It looks like he may have some missed some civil infractions that he paid that we're gonna. Okay. So just give me a second on that one. Okay. Cornelius Williams. Huh?
I just, for the court's information, I have already communicated with Mr. Sanchez. He understands that what my motion is going to be. I think we can go on the record when the court is ready.
Okay. I can't though. I'm not ready with that file yet. So give me a moment. All right. All right. Cornelius Williams.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cornelius McCalvin Williams. This is ticket number 282740. Count 1, open intoxicant and motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Cornelius Williams.
Your Honor, defendant indicates that he needs more time to pay the ticket.
Okay. I originally gave him community service, and then he said, no, I can pay the fine.
And that's when I had a job. I apologize, but you know. Now I'm unemployed, but I paid all my other tickets, Your Honor, and I was
trying to get my license, but they said I needed to request a hearing. I guess it's for this ticket.
Mm-hmm.
But is there a way I can still, in the process of paying this ticket, uh, may I be allowed to still get my driver's license? Or
So Secretary of State's office and 36th District Court is two different entities, and I don't have any say over it. I see I ordered 250. Why do you owe more than what I ordered? Did you end up getting some late fees?
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how much it is either.
Oh, yeah, because this one, you got reinstatement.
Is that what it is? He got that $45 reinstatement fee. No, this ticket happened in 2016, but the officer showed up. No, this is something that could have been handled a long time ago, unfortunately.
Oh, he got $285.
And I was ignorant to the law then.
I know, but now you want us to rush to get everything back in order.
It's no rush. I understand the
Well, you only pay $250.
In lieu of the community service,
And then
right?
the reinstatement fee, bought it to
So you could have been had this done. I gave you community service originally, and there wasn't even gonna be no fees or nothing. And then you said, no, I don't want to do community service. I know that's what you said you were having a job, but I'm telling you. So originally back in June of 2022, I said, do 40 hours of community service because you must not have been employed. You said, okay. And then when you came back, you ain't had that done. You said, I can pay the fine now. And that was December 19th of 2022. I don't know how we got to this date in time. It's 2024 now. Mr. Williams, what you want
I
me to
know.
do?
And I paid everything else. I'm trying. And I haven't.
I know you're trying, but the problem is that you tried and then you had a 2-year gap. And so now I'm confused. You know, it's one thing if I look at the back of the ticket and it says like, yeah, 2023. I'm like, oh, okay, you kind of left and you was like, bump it.
For a second, I was educating myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for a way around it, but with the career that I've chosen to pursue, like I can't further it without having a driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here now.
But you was just gonna let it be. You was gonna let it be until you found out you needed it for your career. I mean,
right, a career in which you helped me get. Thank you, by the way.
The best that I can do is just allow you the opportunity to have more time to pay or to come down here and set up a payment plan.
Okay, when I was down there, I was just down there like the end of May paying those other tickets. Not the end of May, like 2 weeks ago.
One, yep. Because I have to authorize that you can have a payment plan. See, when you didn't show back up for your review, they just put you into warrant status. So you can't have a payment plan until I say it's okay.
All right. So
I know what
okay,
happened.
so probably after tomorrow I can check up on it and hopefully I'll be able to work out something with the Secretary of State so I could get some license because this being unemployed is
it's tight. I know it's tight, but I
and Your Honor, I got another ticket and I was wondering if you could look at it because like I didn't read the back of the ticket. I didn't know I was supposed to actually call about it.
Any more tickets in this little thing?
It's apparently I can't drive nor walk in the street. Like it's for walking in the street or walking the sidewalk was provided.
That might be a felony. I don't know if I can do anything with that.
Oh, you might be talking about this.
Walking. Oh, pedestrian walkway.
Yeah,
Awesome.
pedestrian walkway.
That was in October.
I know. I told you I haven't been driving. It seems like I can't
January,
even walk in the street.
February, March,
No, when I
April, May.
Your Honor, when they sent me the little thing in the mail, I thought it was gonna be for some kind of hearing or something, but it was just like order to pay, I guess. I didn't read the back of the ticket. I didn't know like
So say what it really was. You didn't read the back of the ticket where it tells you if you want a hearing, you have to call the court so that you can arrange for a hearing to be held. The only hearings that are mandated are those of misdemeanor crimes, civil infractions. You do not have to have that.
and I understand that now, Your Honor.
He went to court on, but he still owes it. And this one is a default.
Yeah, it's not just this ticket. You got other tickets too that's probably blocking you from being able to get what you need done that you just didn't take care of. It's one in 2021. Go too fast for conditions. Pedestrian walk and road where sidewalks provided. Throw some money on the expired plates ticket. I wish the first case didn't make me so puzzled. Then we start pulling your stuff. You got a whole bunch of other tickets, Mr. Williams. You're not handling business. You got 3 other tickets. You're not handling business.
3 from when? Where?
You have drove too fast for conditions for 2021. Then you have a expired plates from 2022 and the 2023 pedestrian walk and roadway tickets.
Right. Can you tell me the case numbers for the?
Oh my gosh, this is why you're not getting nothing done. If you don't handle business, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I know. I called down there and they said it was
need to come.
Only the 2 tickets that I already paid. And they didn't give me any more information than that.
It's because it was your driver's license number. The other tickets, you didn't have a driver's license. So it's just under your full government name.
From my understanding, I don't have a valid driver's license at all.
away these costs and fines on this ticket and this ticket alone. You gotta take care of these other tickets. They gonna mess you up too.
Well, which one is your honor? Can you?
SP 151-05181. That's the last, that's the pedestrian roadway ticket. It's $162. Ticket number SP 13206921. Expired plates. It's $174. Ticket number SX 39790891. Drove too fast for conditions. It's $138. On this ticket, even though I'm waiving the $250, you still owe the reinstatement fee. I cannot waive of $45. You have to pay that.
Okay.
That's gonna be your entrance to try and at least get your license back. And you're gonna have to pay these other tickets, but you may just be able to pay the reinstatement fee on this one. That's the best I can do.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
I appreciate if you don't come back. How about that today? I would appreciate it. Cause then you come back, it just lets me know you couldn't even have some patience with what you did. That concludes this hearing. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Juan Sanchez.
Señor Juan Sánchez, ¿están llamando a su caso?
Sí.
Prenda su micrófono y su video. I ask him to turn on his video, Your Honor.
Listo.
Appreciate that. Gracias. Okay. Attorney Bossman, you ready on this?
I can stand in for him, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna call the case and then I'll swear you in, Madam Interpreter, okay?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Juan Sanchez. This is case number SP 155-76411. One count driver's license never acquired. Madam Interpreter, can you state your name for the record, please?
Maria Cox, State of Michigan, Qualified Spanish Interpreter, ID Q21121.
Thank you. And ma'am, do you swear or affirm to translate the English to Spanish and the Spanish to English language to the best of your abilities?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant.
Buenos días, Su Honoría. El abogado Bachman representando al acusado.
Sir, would you please state your full name?
Señor Sánchez, por favor, diga su nombre completo.
Juan Pedro Sánchez Morales.
So, Your Honor, the defendant has been advised of his rights, and I'm making a motion at this time to dismiss the case now in front of the court. The defendant paid 2 related civil infractions.
Su Honoría, yo estoy pidiendo que anulen el cargo porque el acusado ya pagó las multas para 2 infracciones civiles.
Because of that, the court is willing to dismiss this ticket without prejudice.
Y por eso la corte está dispuesta a anular este tiquete sin perjuicio.
Sir, please make sure that you get a valid license, however.
Pero señor, asegúrese de que consiga una licencia válida.
That's you, sir. I need a response.
Usted puede responder.
Sí, trataré de conseguir una licencia más válida.
Yes, I will do my best to get a valid license.
Thank you. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Entonces, si no hay más nada, ya terminamos por hoy. Se puede
Mira.
desconectar.
Listo, gracias, que tenga buen día.
Thank you. You have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Good morning. I can't sleep. I thought you were I know when you. Attorney Bachman, are you trying to sign on another device or no?
I am signed on another device. I'd like to admit myself into the courtroom and to just change location.
Okay, that's fine. I just did. We've been having bombers today, so I clicked it
Oh.
off at first. But I wasn't sure. Okay.
Okay, so I'll just sign back on. Can I sign off here, or you want to do Miss Walker?
Sign off here. That's fine. Go
I'm
ahead
ready
on
for
the
Ms.
other
Walker.
device.
Okay.
All right. While we're waiting for his audio to connect, I'm calling Frank Wilson, Attorney Soroki.
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Frank Wilson, please unmute yourself. You can sit down in the front row for me, sir. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Frank Wilson III. This is ticket SP 1557905, count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Frank Wilson III.
All
Frank
right,
Wilson.
counsel, how are we proceeding? I heard you,
Yes.
sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, defendant, we move to set aside the show cause in this matter.
At this time, the court will set aside any show cause. Mr. Wilson, you got some TV on in the background? I can hear it.
Yeah, let me cut off. Okay.
Thank you. All right,
Thank you.
counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Yes, Your Honor, defendant has valid insurance and valid registration. He's presented a copy of it to me through the chat in this Zoom, and I move to dismiss both matters.
Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, it's super important for you to always keep your documents valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, Mr. Wilson. You can log off.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You at Shelton Ward? Ward?
No, I did. I have, yes, War. That's correct.
Okay. Mr. Ward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, can you turn your camera on for me, please? All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shelton, Tazar Ward II. This is
Yes,
ticket
ma'am.
SP 1425191. One count drove while license suspended. Count 2 expired plates. Count 3 no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1374183. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2 driver's license expired. Ticket number SP 1396825. Count 1 drove while license suspended. Count 2 no proof of insurance. Count 3 expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
I'm sorry.
Please state your name, your full name.
Shelton Ward. I don't know what's going on, bro. Shelton Ward.
Thank you. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Defendant waives a formal reading and stands mute at this time.
I'm sorry.
The court's gonna, he entered a plea of not guilty on your behalf, and he's at this point in time. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, defendant wishes to set these matters for pretrial.
All right. You have another court date in front of me on September the 1st. That's right. September the 1st. So I'm going to set these matters for September the 1st at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then, sir, for these matters and your other hearings, okay?
Okay.
All right, you got a couple of tickets and collections too.
Yeah, I was go up to the Secretary of State, get that taken care of.
So come to 36 first, start making some payment arrangements or pay them. Because I know I already saw one of the tickets is one that's gonna hold you up from being able to get that license. So come down here, get some prioritizing going on what you need to take care of so you can try and get that license in order. You hear me, mister?
Most definitely.
All right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you September 1st,
Okay.
8:30
See you
a.m.,
then.
okay?
See you
All right.
then.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye, sir. Attorney Boffman, can you hear me so I can do Mr. Ike Wilson?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Is that you? Yes, ma'am. All right. Now calling the matter of people versus Ike Wilson. This is ticket 259404, one count loitering, loiter on private property. You ticket 998922131, one count gambling. Ticket number U76806811. This is one count loitering on public or private property. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman, on behalf of Mr. Wilson. I believe he's there in person. I'd asked him to state his name.
State your name for the record, please, sir.
Ike Wilson.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
I will waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. Ask the court to enter a not guilty plea for the defendant. He has been advised and is requesting a bench trial, please.
Okay. All right, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You had a opportunity to talk with Attorney Boffman on the phone about your case and about your rights.
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial. It's a bench trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward? You better show up. You know, on the back of your tickets, I can see when you don't appear, right? Answer verbally.
Yes.
Okay, so I need you to come so you can handle these tickets from over yonder ago.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you come back on that's August 26, 2024. You can do it on Zoom. Did you want to come in person?
I'll be ready to come in person.
Okay, all right, I'll do it in person then, okay? At 9 a.m. That's on 2 of the tickets. The other ticket, you just owe money. You took care of it, you just didn't finish paying. So you owe $180 on that ticket still.
Okay.
So it'll be 2 trials, and then on this ticket, you just need to finish paying. Almost for all the same things. All right, what day you coming back to see me in person? All right, August 26th at 9 a.m. Bond set at $0. Did you have to pay any money or you just were able to come see me? Okay, come back. Bond will continue. Come back. Handle old tickets. Come back. All right, have a good day. Okay, bye-bye, Mr. Wilson. You're welcome. Bring in a group of people. Okay. Jalen Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jalen Wilson. This is ticket SP 1306840. Count 1, no insurance. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you, sir, please state your name for the record?
Jalen Wilson.
So I believe this is a show cause. Please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant. He waives any more formal reading of the information or complaint. He's going to plead guilty, Your Honor, to 1 count of improper plate. He's been advised and is ready to make a factual basis.
If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Miss Welch, I keep muting you because you're making noise. You got a whole lot of background noise on your thing, and I'm trying to keep it so that I don't hear it and it messes up my hearing. All right. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of January 30th of 2022. At that time, were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Piedmont and Kendall Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was there no car insurance on it at the time?
At the time, no, it wasn't.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor, and I stipulate the probable cause for the matter that's being dismissed here. Thank you.
Thank you. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates. Sir, my fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30 is cool.
Okay, so I have it due no later than June 28th. June 28th is when it's due. There's nothing further. You're all set, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Curtis Wright.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. You real dark. You mood lighting this morning.
Yeah.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Curtis Kenyon Wright. This is ticket 719591. 1 count, no operator's license on person. Ticket SP 111662. Count 1, operate off-road vehicle on public highway. Count 2, driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Wright, would you state your name, please?
That's right.
Judge, we're here for an arraignment. Would you please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant? He waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. We're asking for a pretrial date to return, please.
All right, I'll set this matter for a pretrial. I'll enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Set these matters for a pretrial on the date of August 6th at 8:30 a.m. Sir, you have a number of cases and collections that you need to take care of. Please do so. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. You are all set. Tania White.
Tiana.
Tiana.
Yeah, they spell it's TionNA.
It's right on the ticket, so we good. Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tiana Elaine Nikhil White. This is ticket number SP 1318849. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. I also have some cases for show cause. I don't know if you got those or not, attorney. Whoever did her. These matters are not set until July 16th. I can leave them on that date if you would like. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
So, Your Honor, Harry Boffin for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Tiana White.
I'm sorry, I missed the show causes that are set for July. Can you inform me as to what the counts are for?
Yes, one is render assistance to drag race in any manner, spectator, and the other ticket is no insurance misdemeanor.
Miss White, you're going to need to return in July for hearings on those cases. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take our dismissal today, Your Honor. As to the count that's on the docket today, it's for arraignment. She waives any more formal reading information, complaint, or warrant, stands mute. I'll let you know that I saw an insurance certificate in the defendant's name for a motor vehicle in Michigan that will not expire until November 8th of 2024. Would you dismiss that case, Your Honor? Allow the defendant to come back in July on those other matters?
I will. At this time, the court's going to dismiss those matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you keep these things valid, up to date in your vehicle. And don't forget to see me on July 16th for that render aid. So you're going to have to come back for that particular case on that date, July 16th, to handle that. That's yes. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, for the record, dear Chico Mason, Assistant Corporate Counsel on that assistant drag racing, you want to point counsel on that one or no?
I'll wait till the next hearing because then maybe they can talk to her.
Okay.
And see what's going on.
Okay.
And then if we need to, then we can, Attorney Mason, put it out and make sure she has it. She may want to resolve it. So I don't know. But we'll figure that out. Thank you though. All right. All right, you're all set, Miss White. I'll see you July 16th, okay?
Okay, what time?
At 8:30. I'm sorry, I probably didn't say. At 8, I think it's at 30 case. I will make it at 8:30 case.
Okay, and it's the same meeting ID number?
Same meeting ID number. You're gonna come back and see me, okay?
Okay.
All right. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thank you.
I thought you gave me the file. I can't find it now. It was for Tiana Walker. I swear I had it. I can't find it now. Ajane Walker.
Yes, ma'am.
No, please, I can't. I don't know what it is. Now calling the matter of the people versus Ajane Jair Walker. Maybe I put it in this file. Case number SP 1551381. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, ma'am.
Ajane Walker.
Your Honor, these matters are here for pretrial. I had a chance to go over with the defendant why she's here, and I believe if you can give her another pretrial date, she's going to come back with some compliance documents that are going to help our whole community.
All right. This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'll set these matters for a date of August 6th, ma'am. August 6th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond as $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. I'll see you then, okay?
All right, thank you.
I
You had the Tiana and the Tanya. I got Tanya, but I gave you
Oh, yeah,
Tiana.
okay, I did that one.
You did?
Yeah, I thought I had the one that you working on. Okay. He needs an SOS. That's what I was asking. Mhm.
Okay.
That's why I was looking for it.
Okay.
Okay. Diana Walton.
Yes.
Thank you for your patience. Attorney Soroki, I'm just trying to, since he's in the car, I'm trying to get him out. Okay? I'll hear all your. Okay.
No
Okay.
problem. No
Okay.
problem.
Thank you, Attorney Soroki. I just want to let you know what was going on. So I know you're there patient. I appreciate it. Now, the matter of the people versus Diana Catherine Walton. This is ticket SX 4334546. Count 1, registration plate expired. Count 2, no operator's license. Count 3, violation of child restraint laws. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Walton, state your name, please.
Diana Watson.
So the defendant is unable at this time to resolve these problems for the fact that she hasn't had a driver's license. I took a look and apparently she is eligible. She's, for some reason, has never attempted to get that. Would you give her another chance to come back at a pretrial with a driver's license? I think she's 100% eligible, Judge.
All right. This time the court is going to grant that request. I will set these matters for a pretrial date on August the 6th at 8:30 a.m. Ma'am, you also have one ticket in default collections that you need to look at. It's an insufficient or defective light. Take care of that as well at some point in time, or they'll garnish your wages, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you back August 6th. Work on getting that license. It's
All right.
nothing wrong with being a licensed driver. It really isn't. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Kanita Welch.
Yes.
All right. Turn your camera on for me, ma'am. Please.
Is it
This
on?
is the one. You're the one who's having issues. It's okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Kanita Michelle Welch. This is ticket number SP 1553649. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Have your appearance for the record, Attorney Boffman, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, Ms. Welch?
Kanita Michelle Welch.
Thank you. Judge, when I looked this up, I believe that there is an accompanying civil infraction that the defendant made good on and paid. For that reason, would you entertain a motion to dismiss this case and stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal?
All right, at this time, being an officer of the court, I did see that she made a civil infraction payment, so the court's going to grant that request. I'll dismiss it without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle, even if it's getting dismissed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay. Thank you so much. And thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. Tania Walker.
Now how I get out of here?
I can log you off, ma'am. You're all set, okay?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus, put the whole thing in it because I fear that you may not be clerk for court. You aren't. You lying. Sit up. Just because you're not here, I gotta be here. I had to get up. You got on your good tank top. I work out too. Yeah, y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it when y'all have to. I don't understand where y'all go. Okay, breathtaking. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tania, Dakila Selena Walker. This is ticket SP 1235463. One count, drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Tania Walker.
Judge, I believe this defendant has a valid license. If so, I'd like to stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation that the case be dismissed here today.
All right. I did pull it. She does have a valid license. So at this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, congratulations on having your license valid up to date. Keep it that way,
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Frederick Wilson?
You ready?
Okay. All right, you gotta unmute yourself. You see how I'm asking you to unmute? Do that for me, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Frederick Wilson. This is ticket V128943, one count of harboring an unlicensed dog. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Wilson, please state your name for the record.
Frederick Wilson.
Judge, without a complaining witness, I don't believe the people will be able to proceed, so I'm moving to dismiss this count without prejudice. The defendant has been advised.
All right, seeing the officer has not appeared, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. All right, sir, you're all set for right now. You may leave, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day. You're welcome. Did Mr. Wise check in? Anybody?
Yes.
No, he did? I believe there was an officer on that case.
It's Delana Weiss. It's a woman.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. All right, Christopher M. Watson, Sr. That might be all you have, Attorney Boffman. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Maurice Watson Sr. This is ticket SP 1551567. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. You on mute, Attorney Soroki.
Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Christopher Watson Sr.
Your Honor, defendant has valid documents, and I have copies of them in my chat.
All right. Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Have a
Oh,
good
no
day.
problem. You too, sir. All right. Everyone, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. Christopher Williams.
Oh, you put it on me.
You good, Mr. Williams? I'm calling you first. Uh-oh, Mr. Williams. No, put it on mute. I was calling you first. I'm muted. Oh, I mean, Curtis. I'm so sorry, Curtis. That's why you're looking at me crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, sorry. Now calling the matter of the people versus Curtis Lamont Williams. This is ticket SP 1546726. Count 1, loud music from motor vehicle more than 10 feet away. Count 2, open alcohol motor vehicle driver. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Curtis Williams.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Yes. Your Honor, Mr. Williams wishes to enter a plea in this matter, in these matters. And as to the open alcohol driver, that'll be reduced to open alcohol passenger. And Mr. Williams will be pleading to a delayed sentence on the loudspeaker ticket.
All right. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange of this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 15th of 2024. At that time, were you in a GMC vehicle in the area of Deacon and Peter Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, in my driveway. I wasn't on the street. I was in my driveway.
Was there open alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you also have loud music coming out of that motor vehicle at 1:34 in the morning?
Well, it was on. I didn't think it was that loud.
How you feeling, Attorney Soroka? You think that satisfies it?
The alcohol tickets sounded proper. The car, I think we have to ask him if that music could be heard from 10 feet away from his car.
Could your music be heard from more than 10 feet away from your car?
That I don't know.
All right.
Possibly.
You want to set this for a bench trial or a jury trial, sir?
Talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Probably a bench trial.
All right. Because if you didn't know how loud your music was, that doesn't establish a factual basis for me. I set this for a bench trial on the date of August 26, 2024 at 9 a.m. Still via Zoom, the same way you came in today. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Oh, okay. Can you repeat that date again?
I can. August 26th, sir. August 26th.
At what time?
At 9 a.m., okay?
9 a.m. Okay, I got it.
All right. I'll see you then, okay? Bonds continued at $0.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Correct.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Delano Wise. This is V ticket 129526. One count harboring an unlicensed dog. Ticket number V 129527. One count failed to provide leash. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
My name is Delana Wise.
All right. And I have an officer here as well, Officer Charleston. Can you state your name for the record? Unmute yourself. Oh, you breaking up.
Charleston with Detroit Animal Control.
All right, there we go. All right.
Can you hear me?
How are we proceeding? I can hear you. I heard you make the record. Thank you. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, we need the offer of the prosecutor. I believe they will be dismissing both matters, but the prosecutor hasn't told me of the offer yet.
For the record, Your Honor, Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. At this point, I will be dismissing based upon compliance.
All right. Now that she is compliant with these, the court will accept that. I'll dismiss these without prejudice. Ms. Wise, do you see how important it is for you to keep these licenses up to date and valid at all times?
I do, and I didn't even know you needed a license, but yes, I've been on it and my children because it's their dogs, but yes.
Okay. I understand some people don't know. Listen, I learned a ton of stuff when I got up here that I wasn't familiar with as a City of Detroit resident. So now you know, make sure you keep it up to date and valid at all times. And it's reasons why they do that, to make sure if it were forbid to get out, bite somebody, we want to make sure that the person doesn't get sick. And then you end up with bigger issues than you ever want to.
Sure.
So we just want to make sure that everything is up to par. Okay.
Yes, I even put up one of those invisible fences now so they can't even cross even in an event. So, and I have a camera to keep it watch when they go out. So
I see above and beyond. I appreciate that. I ain't mad. All right, if that's the case, then the court is going to dismiss this without prejudice. Thank you so much. Thank you, officer. You stay safe out there as you patrol our neighborhoods and find these animals. Thank you.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right.
Yep, I appreciate
All
it.
right. Have a good. All
Have a
right.
nice
Bye
day.
bye. You too, sir. Thank you. Victoria Williams, you're next, ma'am. Unmute yourself. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Now calling the matter of the people versus Victoria Beret Williams. This is ticket SP. Is it? Oh, ticket number SP 1548333, count 1, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, drove while unlicensed. She also has some tickets and warrants. Status attorney. Ticket number SP 1468626, count 1, drove while licensed not valid or improper. And ticket number SP 835480, drove while unlicensed, count 1, count 2, supply false information and or ID to police. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Victoria Williams.
Counsel, I know you probably only discussed count number, the ticket that we have on the docket. What was the offer on that ticket?
I'm trying to look her up. I don't think I even spoke to her, period, Your Honor.
Ms. Williams, are you just now signing in?
No, so when I first came in, I was in the waiting room. My service got disconnected, so I text the guy that I had spoke to last time, and I've been waiting to get in. And when I got back in, put back in this main room.
Do you have a valid license?
No, I don't.
All right, put yourself on mute. Willie Mae Wilkerson.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Willie Mae Wilkerson. This is case number SP 1523775. Count 1 was allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. This was on a 3-month delay sentence. She was to have paid $100 fine for this to be dismissed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, T37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Willie Mae Wilkerson.
Your Honor, defendant indicates she's paid in full.
She is paid in full. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, see how important it is for you not to allow anyone unlicensed to drive your vehicle, okay?
Okay.
All right, make sure you do that. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay? Miss Wade, Tammy Wade?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Tammy Michelle Wade. This is ticket SP 1513865. 1 count enter a vacant dwelling without owner's permission. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Tammy Wade.
Yes, Your Honor, Miss Wade indicates she has paid her ticket in full. We ask to dismiss this matter.
She has indeed. So at this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Ms. Wade, you are all set. This case is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you for your patience today. You can log off.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye, ma'am. All right. Now calling Jasmine Williams.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jasmine Marcia Williams. This is U ticket 237-27215. This is 1 count in the park after dark. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Jasmine Williams.
Yes, Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution, and she would be pleading to a 3-month delayed sentence on in the park after hours And it says dismiss the second ticket of in the park after hours, which is a review. Actually, it's the same ticket number. I guess it's not a plea then. It must be if she's already
It's just a
pled
review.
to
She
this.
pled guilty.
Yeah.
So it looks like back in 2018. She pled guilty. She was to have done 28 hours of community service. I just think she never came back. What happened? Miss Williams, what happened? You never came back in 2018. So they put a warrant out because you didn't go to court.
I had got my address had changed, so I never got the information to do community service or nothing.
Miss Williams.
Then every time I called down to 36th district, they wasn't giving me no information, so I wasn't aware.
And so nothing popped up into your mind to say, let me come down here and figure out what's going on.
No.
And now you got this warrant out here for a ticket of that happened. The ticket actually happened in 2015. You took care of it in 2018. And now we're here in 2024. Attorney Soroki, stop it. You can't always do that to me.
I'm sorry, it's a long time.
Attorney Soroki can't even handle it. What happened?
I don't know. Can't even.
Oh, you can't even. I know that's right. Don't even make up no stories or nothing. My goodness.
Sometimes
he can't help it. He listen, me and Attorney Soroki, he be in here. I be saying some wild stuff, and he be looking at me like this one right here is something else. I said, what the? I see the community service. Then they. Oh my gosh. What lesson did you learn from all of this? Your 3 lay sentence back then.
I learned a lot because I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing to warrant something.
You sure can't. It stops you from doing anything because they pull your little record and say, warrant. Yeah. Was this her only ticket that she had that you saw? Let me see something, Miss Williams. My sister said she was going to have grace and mercy this morning. So I said I follow in her footsteps as she helps people down in Columbus, Ohio as a city prosecutor there. It's like a song. You said you hit the jackpot. Is this one?
That's a long time.
It is. That might not be our court. You have a matter with Judge Bryant now?
Malicious destruction.
Yeah.
All right. It's okay. No more, Miss Williams. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I'm gonna dismiss it without prejudice on your behalf. I'll waive the cost and community service. All right. Take care of that matter though. Make sure you show up to all your court dates for Judge Bryant. She playeth not at all. Okay.
I heard about it. My daddy already told me about it.
Yep, she's stern. So make sure that you show up to everything. I'm serious. Okay. And I close this out. So took care of this. So it won't have that warrant pending in the system for this ticket. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Attorney Soroki, would you talk to Miss Victoria Williams in one of the rooms? She has those other tickets too.
No problem.
Okay.
Let's see
All right.
what her other tickets are so I can.
They're two of the same thing. So drove while license not valid. And then she has a supply false information. Those are older tickets though. So see what you can do. They super old. They 16 and 15. All right, Ms. Williams, join room number 3, okay? All right.
He said that they ran on everything that I called and told him that you had 3 more people. So he was like, take your time.
Let's see here. Three.
Hello?
Hi, I saw you logged up. You ain't have a chance to talk to her, did you?
I spoke to her for a second.
No.
I didn't finish. We need a offer. And I also need to provide her her rights, give her her rights.
Okay, I'll put it back in three. Join three again.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You talked to an attorney, Miss Washington? Miss Washington, did you talk to an attorney already?
Yes.
Do you remember who you spoke with earlier?
No, it was very brief and short.
Okay. Do you remember what you were going to do with this matter?
He recommended me to be seen by a judge. He told me there was nothing, no information as of now as to what to do. So I would have to have another court date. He recommended me to be, I believe, appointed or seen by a judge instead of a jury.
Oh, he recommended a bench trial in this matter. Because you're
Yeah,
disputing the charges. Are you
I'm
disputing the
sorry.
charges? Are you disputing the charges?
Of course, yes, absolutely.
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I don't know. I don't have no private conversations with
Yeah,
y'all.
I didn't even know this court date was about this matter. I thought this was about traffic tickets. I'm totally bombarded, but that's all good because I need to take care of it anyway. So
I can tell you what it's about so that you can know. So my courtroom is not just only for traffic matters, it's also for civil infractions, ordinance violations in the city of Detroit. So with the letters W, Y, and Z. So this is an ordinance violation in this particular matter. I know she real upset, but that's okay because my sister said grace and mercy this morning, and that's what I'm gonna exhibit today all day long. I like when my sister says stuff like that. It's okay. I'm gonna call it. She wants an attorney.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing, Miss Williams? You
Doing
all
good.
right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, we're ready, Your Honor.
You ready on Miss Williams? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now recalling the matter of the people versus Victoria Williams. This is ticket SP 835480. Drove while unlicensed, count 1, count 2, supply false information and or ID to police officers. Ticket number SP 1548333, count 1, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, drove while unlicensed. Also, ticket number SP 468626, 1 count, drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Victoria Williams.
Yes,
All
Your
right, counsel, how
Honor.
we proceed?
Ms. Williams wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution. She'll be pleading to a reduced charge of a failure to display on driver's licenses are not acquired, and she'll be pleading to a 1 to 5 speed instead of the 15 to 20 over speed that she's charged with. The other 2 tickets that were remaining in the court file, the driver while license not valid, will be dismissed, and supplying false information will be dismissed.
All right. Ma'am, if you want to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated on this record today in exchange for this plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 8th of 2024. Were you in the area of Livernois and Berkey Streets in this, or Burke Streets in the city of Detroit, driving a Lincoln vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that Lincoln vehicle, were you speeding?
Yes.
Did you also have no license at the time? You were unlicensed?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge 1 to 5 speed, as well as fail to display. You need to get your license, Miss Williams.
Yeah, I've been working on it. I've been having trouble with Detroit for the 2 tickets that just got dismissed. So
Yeah, but you want to know why too? Because you had some other tickets that you ain't never take care of. So those probably in warrant status too. So they look at all of that to decide whether or not just because you don't get pulled over now, take you to jail doesn't mean that warrants won't exist for you.
right.
All right. So the fine for the speeding ticket is $125. Typically, it takes you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time?
Yes.
All right. I'll give you until June 11th to take care of that ticket. I'll waive the costs and fines on the other ticket, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
I just had one question. After I pay the tickets, then can I go apply for my license?
So make sure you pay
Or
all the
no?
reinstatement fees that may be out there as well. And then you can apply. You can see if that'll do it for you. They have the ultimate say. Secretary of State has the ultimate say. So
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Now calling the matter of People versus Katisa Washington. This is U ticket 633888022. One count, no person should appear. Semi-new ticket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Katessa Washington.
Yes, your defendant waives formal reading, stands mute at this time.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on this client's behalf. How does she wish to proceed today?
She wishes to set this matter for a bench trial.
Okay. All right. Ma'am, do you need counsel or are you okay? You want counsel appointed or you want to just move forward for a bench trial?
I would say just to forward with the bench trial.
Please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. If you have any witnesses, you are able to bring the witnesses. I do them via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, you will Zoom on that day of your trial. You understand?
Yes.
Also, the witnesses that the city will produce have to come that day as well. And they'll have the opportunity to speak on this ticket and to see if anything can be worked out.
Do I have to bring a witness?
No, you don't have to. People who are accused of stuff don't have to present anything. It's the burden of the people to present all evidence. And I'm just letting you know. So that way, if you want to, you're able to. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to set it for August 26th.
August 26th.
At 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
You didn't have to pay any bond money, did you?
No.
Okay. I'll set the bond at $0 continuing. I just want to make sure. All right. You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am. I'll see you that day for your bench trial so we can try and get this matter resolved. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, the warrant's been lifted too. So it's just going to say bench trial in the system. I know that's what was the concern. So the warrant's lifted and it'll just say bench trial in the system. Okay.
So is my license suspended?
No.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
You talking about like your driver's license?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this shouldn't affect your driver's license. No, ma'am.
I'm really
I know
confused.
you're just checking. No. This stuff only affects cards, like the licensing for the cards. If you do that particular business, it may affect that. That will be the only thing, not your driving, your actual driver's license. Okay.
Thank you.
That's a good question. No, you're good. Okay. You should be good. Just come back and handle it so we can get rid of it. So, okay. All right, ma'am. You look nice too. Thank you for your button up today. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.